be a 5-man invade, it might be a 5-man gank, whatever it needs to be. Find a game.
Yeah, that's honestly disappointing, but hold that thought.
Oh, and let's go! Go-kart on to Julie! And that's the North American special, Tribe Gaming with First Blood.
I don't know what to tell you here. It's beyond obvious what's going to happen at level 1, and Julie walks right into it. That just should never happen.
Surely, though, SBTC were telling themselves there's no way this was going to happen, and yet it absolutely did. So that's a strong start for Tribe Gaming. Goes over the starting. He doesn't exactly go over the T-Tigers, but I think he's going to be happy with that either way.
You're going to be happy with that because that secures you a good roam timing. With your Rod Cages, you're likely going to recall with Destiny at level 5, come back to lane somewhere around 3:15, 3:30, and you're going to be looking to make a play then. Now, keep that in mind. 2 minutes from now, 3 minutes from now, I'm going to either look like a genius or an idiot.
Okay, well, so far, I think Chuck is doing an amazing job against Gennaro. Being able to shove out the Renekton early on, I think that's just a bad sign to start the game with. Surely could go a different way, but with that being said though, I am still looking forward to see the Renekton pop up. He needs to have that captain's performance.
Now, Grandin, I don't want to bring back any bad flashbacks here, any bad memories, traumatic memories, but the last time you never played this matchup, you got solo killed at level 4 by Ratel. Hopefully we don't see a repeat of that.
Oh, looks like a gank from T-Tigers. Then look at it down top side. Yunaro's gonna flash away preemptively. Gets the safety, but Tribe don't have to come in much for it at all.
Look, I can tell you for a fact that hold that thought. You're gonna see a skunk for this.
I think Tribe Gaming, they're looking for this, especially because TF, he's gonna get caught by the go-kart. That's damage coming through from T-Tigers as it dashes away the fella from TF, gets him back on the turret, but Julie has to commit his flash as well to find a wild cards, and Tribe Gaming with a 2-0 start.
I don't know what to tell you right now. SBTC, they just look desynced. It looks like things
Tell me we have a chance, Omo.
We do. We, the SEA region, standing behind SBTC, do have a chance. I can tell you it's not looking great though.
But yet Tribe Gaming have come in here, really swinging strategies that seem a little bit obvious. We kind of called it that to begin with, and yet SBTC...
Maybe it's because we're really smart. Yeah, which is really, really smart.
I don't want to discredit SBTC to that extent though, but let's talk a little bit about that. You know, the fact that Tribe Gaming were able to get away with that, usually we see that punished. How now can SBTC try to punish the aggression and the moves that Tribe Gaming are making?
It's the Kiro show. That's all I can tell you right now. You're going to have a very hard time in both Rock as well as Alpha out in the early stages. 0-2 here for Julie. TF behind in goals and Olaf. That's never a situation you want to be in. Gennaro learning his flash in this matchup yet again. It's all down to Kiro.
And so friendship with Julie and Gennaro terminated. Are we now? is Kiro now your best friend?
Has always been my best friend.
Always been your best friend.
Popped off. I'm not a snake or anything. I'm not abandoning my friends. I think Julie here on this Diana, there's still a very big potential for him to find the backline if he gets a good flank on, and to shut down Starting in the side lane later on. That's the things we're going to be looking for. And what's that timing window right now? 3 minutes in game, 30 seconds earlier than I expected. Look at where Starting opened on the map. Base roller, run straight to the top lane, looks for an opportunity. Doesn't find anything? It's okay. We back off. Chuck his way. I have another timing window in the next 15 seconds, 20 seconds to make a play. Pick anyone off now, that'll definitely stop.
But importantly, Julie misses the chance to go and catch the wave, to shove out the wave because he's had to go and kind of match Starting, make sure that he isn't able to get that gank up towards the top side. And you talk about timing windows, well, your neutral objectives spawning up in about half a minute. This means these teams are going to have to start prioritizing either the Rift Child or the Dragon. And with it being a Cloud Drake, I think it's kind of obvious which side they're going to go.
Brandon, I'm going to be honest with you though. Both teams want this Rift Herald, but Tribe Gaming, they have to pick up the litter here. Anything that they want to take the world is their oyster. Anywhere the T-Tigers goes, SBTC have to leave. It's that simple.
Well, they're playing towards that side. You see Tribe Gaming also getting some control towards the mid lane, and it's pretty obvious, like you mentioned, what's going to happen, what's the case is going to be. TF doing the best that he can to zone out and get some control around the river.
Well, you know SBTC, they love to prove them wrong. I say they can't contest T-Tigers, and somehow they force them out of the river. I don't really know what's going on here.
Looks like Tribe don't want to push their luck here.
He wants to buy the Death Dance first, so they're in no rush to make a play. Let's say, let me get your power spike, Olaf. We'll play around you. When you feel ready to go, just let us know, and we will run it down.
Well, the handshakes exchanges.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Max Green's toughness spell charge, by the way. I love always seeing that. I think this is the first time we've been capturing this game, so this is the first chance that we really get to mention this. But such an aggressive option.
It is. It really is a very aggressive option. It does two things. One, you don't really need the flashes from in the context of you should always be the aggressor, never the one on the reacting side, the reactive side. So you never need flash to escape, and if you want to be aggressive, just jump on top of your Olaf. It's that simple. Rift out here is going to be pretty nice for SBTC.
Green towards the Baron lane, that's popping his redemption, making sure that they get this first turret they have. This could be the Rift out as well, but just missing a not commit for this. The other side of the match looking for a fight as well, looking to take down Julie, who's dived back there, the combo ball, back, but the fight is away. He gets out, and starting not able to finish off the kill. He's gonna pop behind him.
Oh my!
Undertow comes across, and just playing in between the wild cards on a nice edge starting, looking to get caught out. It's a Kiro show. He's here to clean things up. Barrier comes through, but the final honor that cannot be stopped no matter how many gold cards you have.
I love that. It was very clean stuff from Julie. He dives back in on the Olaf to try to pick up a kill there as well. Of course, Kirill, he gets the push. He comes down, saving Private Julie. He saves his mid laner. And finally, SBTC, they are on the ball.
Surely he deserves a promotion after that performance.
Saving Cockroach Julie.
All
Doesn't
right.
have the same ring to it.
Doesn't have the same ring to it, but either way, I'll take it. Julie holds his own there, and that's actually going to stifle starting power. Now the gold gap has been diminished. SBTC are now ahead in gold. Prime Gaming with a very interesting move to push into the jungle, into the bottom side of the map here.
This is fine. We need T-Tigers to be the one leading the charge. Running it down on this Olaf.
I love this trade. SBTC saying, I don't care about the Dragon Link turret, I'm going mid instead.
Yeah, this is really great stuff. They're funneling the resources where it should be. Chuck is going to be happy trading a turret for himself. It looks like SBTC, they don't get it.
Turret might be going down. Max Green holds his own Glacial Fissure as well as Chains of Corruption come across, but Tribe Gaming won't be able to find a pickoff.
Slippery fingers? I don't really know what to tell you there. Tribe Gaming just come in, they miss all their skill shots, and they back off. Not the best case scenario for either one of these teams, but SBTC, I think they're happy with how this one is playing out. The only downside here is that Chuck is getting love so far.
And a bit of a problem for Unero, even at the start of this game, for this flank angle, things are looking dicey. Tribe Gaming have all 5 in the mid lane once again. So it means SBTC are not willing to commit to this change.
I think that if this SBTC, if they were sitting at a scoreline of 2-0 instead of 0-2 right now, they would have dived that turret. Confidence a bit lacking, decisiveness a bit lacking, that killer instinct that we love from SBTC, a little bit lacking here today. That's fine. Given the context of their tournament run so far, given the context of all the pressure that's weighing on them, completely understand why they didn't put it forward.
And to specify, we're not talking about the scoreline, not about the kill line, it's about their match score. About their match score, where they stand in this competition.
Yeah.
It truly is sudden death right now. SBTC, the first seed out of the Southeast Asian region, they can't let Team Secret just run them by. They have to have at least something to show for themselves as well.
At least get into the knockout stages, man.
Well, Tribe Gaming, they're not willing to go down without a fight. They came in here with some big claims, prepared to show the world exactly where they're at. This is their platform, this is their chance to do it.
Yeah, and I think that this is the best situation for them to possibly do it. I think there's some concerns about how the state of the game is progressing for them. With the lead that they have, I don't know how T-Tigers is behind in gold or TF right now. That should not be happening. This man needs to be doing more, and his team needs to be enabling that to happen.
Julie's in here trying to hold the turret 1 versus 3, goes into stasis, has the stopwatch, so he buys so much time, but stuck in the hashtag ultimatum. Team not there to back him up in the mid lane, though they trade for old school and get the turret as well.
They misclicked there. Truly misclicked his, I don't know what the name of the spell is, the Q, the Crescent Moonstrike thing. He missed that on the Tigers, or he might have been able to go back in. But the name of the game right now for SBTC is trading. You take our top, we take your mid, we take your bot. One of the best trade deals, if not the best trade deal in the history of trade deals.
And Kiro gets move up.
And Kiro gets move up. We take those as well.
We take those. Yeah. But more importantly, Dragon and second Rift are now available. Both of them are going to be coming up. Let's take a look at the edge replay to see how this one played out in the mid lane.
Alright, yeah, just, you know, he should not have been there. That's the main thing. Old is caught in some position he should not have been in. He gets a little bit greedy. He wants to shoot a piercing arrow for good measure. TF says you are not allowed to do that. That's pretty illegal. And he takes him down.
Surely thinking that a Chains of Corruption was going to save him. That he had enough space to build from himself. Tribe looking at his second Dragon of the game, Julie a little bit far away. No ultimate as well.
This is really bad here for SBTC. They're slow on the play. And this means that Tribe will get to contest this as well.
Looking to port in somewhere as well. There we go, getting a little bit closer. You know, doing the best that he can to zone them out, but starting locking in the go-kart. They're looking for this touch fight. TF gets the Rift Helm, but they get initial lockdown, taking down Julie. The move comes across, but it's way too late. Akil coming in now big as well. Tribe Gaming started flashing forward aggressively. Kiro, he has to put on the damage numbers, and now with Mel joining into the fight. A triple kill coming through, available. A little bit more for Kiro. He gets the last hit. He gets the quadra kill. Does that turn out to be the best?
No, stolen!
Stolen away. It's Unero that takes it away.
It's a heartbreaker. We saw it earlier today for Chewy, and now again for Kiro. This man is untouched in the team fight. Now pay attention. How Kiro plays out in this team fight. Untouched, gets out of dodge, repositions, waits out the wrong shield, shoots the true shot barrage. Could have aimed it a little bit better, but this is untouched. He's the carry here. What did he say, Grandin? Ezreal is the carry here. No one can touch him. You go for Julie, Kiro will kill you. This is why he is my new best friend, and this is the man I'm cheering for to carry this game with the quad.
Your new best friend? I thought you said he was the best friend all the way. What happened? What's changed? Well, Tribe Gaming, that's what's changed. They're coming in here aggressively, not afraid to take a fight. Good moves coming in from TF. Max Green almost goes down. They actually trade back for Chuck there. TF maybe looking for something again, but it's difficult when you have the whole tribe right behind him.
The whole tribe right behind him. And fine, Deacon said we're not supposed to be liars here. This is why Kiro has always been my best friend. I want to come back to the game right now. I want to pay attention to what's going on here. Stasis and Chapman for Kiro. That's a big one. Keep in mind, how can the Ezreal die in this team composition? Camille ulti, Hextag ultimatum is the only way you die.
That's
what
why
denies that. Exactly, the Hourglass just completely nullifies that. And what other engaged spells do you have? You have an Olaf and a Twisted Fate running at you. And they're running into a Janna. So Kiro, it's going to be a field day for him. He's close to picking up the block. That will be his third item. And this Ezreal, he's online, Brandon.
Absolutely, he's online, he's gaming. I mean, I hope he is. I'm not sure how else he's on his phone playing right now if he's not online.
Yeah. Great joke there.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. TF looking for an engage here. They're getting corralled into the bomb side. Things are looking a little bit dangerous for Tribe Gaming.
Oh man. It's going to be a big loss if TF makes a play here. But if they don't make a play, look at Chunk in the barrel. He's getting so much
Hero loses a lot of HP quickly, has to flash out.
Yeah, Old School was just not positioning well this game. He's been getting caught up way too much. Forced to burn his flash. This is going to be a tier 2.
That's going to be Ragnarok. Looking for something here. Nice block from Max Green. Gonna happen here. Turret's gonna go down, but is that gonna be more? Julie's in there. Maybe find something, but a stun card stops him right there.
That's an interesting one, alright. I think he might have been afraid of the stun card. That's a fair consideration, but right now, SBTC firmly in the driver's seat for the first time this tournament. They are in the lead, Brandon.
But Tribe Gaming, Chuck's gone back to defend. He's not looking to split push.
Yeah.
That top side could have been a major pain point for SBTC, but now Tribe have let go of that pressure point.
Yeah, and the thing is, Brandon, Chuck has been getting a lot of solo farm. He's been getting a lot of solo EXP. If those team fights didn't happen, Unero would be so far behind. But because they were winning team fights consistently, Unero's ahead in both levels and gold.
Ahead in both levels in gold, but despite that, THANKYOU, we saw what happened when you have multiple people collapsing in. They are still an absolute force to be reckoned with. Their kits alone kind of negate the gold disadvantage a little bit. So it's still nice to see if Tribe are able to play with Chuck and THANKYOU together. That's a powerful duel.
Right, so we've been talking a lot about SBTC. Let's bring it back a notch. What can Tribe Gaming do right here? And now this time around, I think they have several real options for that. Rapid Fire Cannon being completely starting is a big one. Flash bring down the TF is a big one. This just should not happen.
Yeah, forcing an engage here. Max Green is out here with the Glacial Vision to try and build for some space. Julie goes to the back line. He's taking down THANKYOU. That's the damage source gone. And looks like Tribe Gaming are falling apart into pieces. SBTC have fully come online.
And this is SBTC. This is Vietnam. It took them a long time to get warmed up, but it looks like they might be just going for it.
The hand warmers are coming in clutch here. Almost SBTC on the victory march onto the Nexus. And they finally will find themselves their very first win in the Horizon Cup.
Signs of life for SBTC. This is what we have all been waiting for. We've been talking about this team for how long now? A week, I think, Brandon. We've been talking about Julie.
A, B, C, D 個別に私が